Good morning, everybody. I'm still here, and I want to finish off that verse that we spoke about yesterday. We spoke about the full restoration cycle of David declaring himself at the beginning of the psalm to be like a beggar, and at the end of the psalm, after he's processed through everything in life, finding God to be everything that we know that God is a great depth of restoration of his soul. Now, I don't know if I need to ask your forgiveness for this, but when we were kids, the last thing we would do when we didn't like somebody or when we knew we were safe and could get away from the bully at school or from the person we didn't like, and as we in our safe zone, I don't know about you, but it was quite a gross thing. We used to go, pull your tongue at him. Pull your tongue at the person who'd been giving you a hard time to say, where, I'm away. Now, I don't want to take that too literally or too colloquially, but I'm going to tell you, people, as I read this psalm, and many of you are going to say, come on, Darren, this is ridiculous. But it says this, the last verse there. Let me read verse 11. But the king, this is the verse we did yesterday, will rejoice in God. All who swear by God's name will praise him, while the mouth of liars will be silenced. You've listened too long to the voice of Satan. You've listened too long to the naysayers. You've listened too long to the people who would seek to bring you down instead of you being elevated, because you make them feel more comfortable when you are down. When you rise yourself up and grow, they feel threatened, so they, rather than them growing themselves, they try and bring you down. That's what Satan is going to try and do. And from the position where we are, where we're safe, we're secure, we've passed the test, and we are now restored, we're able to say to Satan, there, because we are now on the victory path. Things have changed. We're now ready to move on, secure in the knowledge that what we have learned, sure, it may happen again. It may surely happen again. But as much as it does, we've learned now how to handle the challenges of life by being totally confident in order to move on. Then now I'm talking about is leave it behind now. Get on with your life. Don't sit and gloat over it. Don't talk about it continually, because every time you talk about it, it gets bigger and bigger again. Just move on. You can say, to your past. You can say, to your guilt. I'm done with you. I'm moving on. You can say, to your shame. And you can say, to the failures and the frustrations of your past. You can just do that. Now, maybe this is something that I've just done that you will never forget. I hope it is. It's pretty gross, but I hope you remember it, because it's the truth. Don't give the devil more foothold than he has. Don't let him develop a stronghold out of his foothold. And you go in his face to say, devil, we've played this game before. I'm not playing it again, and I am moving on. What a great thing to celebrate on a Friday morning, or whenever you watch these devotionals, doesn't really matter. But to be able to say with total confidence, that which has happened has gone, and God has enabled me, and all things that have happened to me have happened for my good and for his glory. That Romans 8 verse about, nothing happens to you outside of the will of God, and nothing can separate you from God himself, nor the height, nor depth, nor principality, nor power, nor past, nor present. Nothing, people, can separate you from the incredible love of God and the victory that we find in him. Let's walk in that light. Let's walk with that strength. Don't to your past. Get it out of there and move on. I hope that that's a great way for you to, it's probably not a great way, but you're probably not going to forget it. But have a good day, people. Let's move on. Bye-bye.